The views expressed are solely those of the speaker and not necessarily those of Paltalk.com, AVM software, or its advertisers.
Good evening, folks. News Talk is online. News Talk Online is a production of Paltalk.com, the largest multimedia interactive program on the internet with more than 4 million unique users, on demand on iTunes and on YouTube, and on Gary's blog, www.garybaumgarten.com, where you are invited to comment whether you agree with Gary or not. And thanks to our friends on CRN Digital Talk Radio, we're syndicated coast to coast across the United States. 12 million additional households. I am your guest host, Boaz Frankel. That's right. You're stuck with me this evening, folks. Gary is on his way to California. That's right. He's probably going to be in the air pretty soon. He's coming here to California so that Gary and I can cover some of the events that will occur at the first of the year, the new year, 2009. And having said that, I want to say Happy New Year to everyone if I don't get a chance to say so, which I dare say I will, and Gary will, during our broadcasts here in Los Angeles, one of which that will be a live broadcast from the Tournament Roses Parade in South Pasadena, California. That's right. We're going to be right there where the Rose Parade is, so we're going to be interviewing people. We will be talking to people there. And we'll be covering other events also in California for those 2 days, Wednesday and Thursday. So, having said all that, folks, we're going to get down to the hardcore topic of today's show. That's right. We're going to the Middle East. While Gary is flying to California, we are going to the Middle East. We're going to be talking about Israel and the Gaza Strip. And let me tell you, there is a flurry of news going on right now in the Middle East. Things are heating up there, as probably some would have expected, but things are heating up there in a very serious way. One event that happened last night on Tuesday evening, that is last night, which was basically Monday evening, two rockets that were fired from the Gaza Strip hit in Beersheba. Beersheba is the largest southern city in Israel. It is situated in the Negev Desert. There are approximately 170,000 residents in Beersheba, sending all of them to the bomb shelters. That specific attack, according to the news that we're getting here, and according to my research, yes, they were Grad rockets. Nobody was killed, luckily. But this is a very serious escalation of the situation. Also, rockets have hit major cities in southern Israel, Ashkelon and Ashdod, where actually that 2 people were killed there. And also reporting that during the entire operation that started a couple of days ago, the Palestinians have lost approximately 350 Palestinians were killed. No, not 500, not 1,000, approximately 350 to 400. The IDF is still operating. There are speculations that this ground invasion is going to start very, very soon, and the IDF is poised along the border of the Gaza Strip with large forces, tanks, armored vehicles, and infantry, and getting ready to invade the Gaza Strip. Now, nobody really knows at this point what is going to happen. Is Israel going to go into the Gaza Strip and conquer the entire Gaza Strip, or are they going to go in and just destroy the Hamas infrastructure in order to stop the rocket attacks? Nobody is actually sure about what is going to happen. We've heard comments from the head of the PLO, Mahmoud Abbas, who has said that he is ready to take control of the Gaza Strip should Israel decide to topple the Hamas. and we don't know whether that's going to happen or not. Also, Egypt has Egypt has opened the Rafah border between Egypt and the Gaza Strip on a limited basis, only letting a few hundred people through because they don't want a large run of people out of the Gaza Strip into Egypt. Also, we've heard that the IDF has made another major bombing in that area between the Gaza Strip and Egypt, destroying destroying about 40 more smuggling tunnels that were used by the Hamas to smuggle arms and ammunition and rockets from the Egyptian side of the border into the Gaza Strip. So basically, this is the summary of what's happening over there. So what I want to hear from the folks today, and before we get to the callers, I would like to hear from the folks, from everyone here, what your sentiments are. If you think, first of all, if you think this is a justified attack, a justified operation by the IDF authorized by the Israeli government, or if it is not. If you think that there's going to be a ground invasion into the Gaza Strip, and if there is going to be a ground invasion, what kind of invasion will it be? Is it going to be a limited invasion, or is it an invasion with the intent to topple the Hamas infrastructure and the Hamas government? So there you have the summary, folks. Let's get down to it and see what you have to say about it. And I'd like to bring in our political correspondent, Alan Jacey. Alan Jacey has a brother in Israel and is in close contact with him. He knows a lot about what's going on there. So I'd like to bring Alan Jacey in first to give us a rundown of what he thinks and what's going on there. Alan?
Yeah, hi, Boaz. First of all, my brother's returned from Israel, so I haven't spoken to him today. I'm not sure what's going on with his friends and with his compatriots there. But I would like to say, I mean, there are a number of things that are going on in front of the scene, behind the scene right now. Certainly, President Bush has called Abbas to discuss the situation in Gaza, and he has